Hello everyone, this screencast is designed to walk you through the first assignment that we did in class today, and I'm going to get you to it now. From the Google Classroom page, History of Baseball, go to Classwork, and from there you're going to see the activity, Primary and Secondary Sources Group Activity. When you open up this document, you have the goal that we're working on. It's a portion of the goal, the overall goal. This is just a step that you can distinguish between primary and secondary sources. You'll recall yesterday in class that we went over definitions of what primary and secondary sources are. You can locate examples of primary and secondary sources, and then identify the details, purpose, and main idea when looking at examples of your primary and secondary sources that you find. So it says in your assigned groups, but you are welcome to work individually if you care to. And some of you, I think, are working on shared Google Docs, which is fine. You'll be asked to find those sources that deal with the origins of baseball. You can pull up the key unit vocabulary list to help find sources. So let me take you back there for a second. Going back to Classroom, your other assignment that is under classwork is key unit vocabulary. Most of you worked on this document and came up with descriptions for key unit vocabulary. These are people, events, and certain things that have to do with the origins of baseball. So going back to the assignment itself, you're going to take ideas or things from this list and look for primary sources that have to do with them. The most important point to remember is that your sources must deal with some aspect of baseball that occurred prior to 1910. Anything that occurred after 1910 is considered by historians to be the modern game and does not really reflect the origins of the game. So here, you're going to type in your definition of a primary source. We went over in class yesterday. Type in here your definition of a secondary source. And then you're going to link the sources that you find. And it doesn't matter if you find 3 sources about one topic, that's fine. If you find 3 sources about 3 different topics, that's fine too. What you're going to do, just to walk you through how to create a link, you're going to highlight the word link, go to Insert, Link, and then find your source. Let's say you have a source about the Knickerbocker rules. Let me just see if I can find something real quick. From the Baseball Almanac. So here you have information about the Knickerbocker rules. This looks to me as if it is a primary source because it is dated from 1845, and it looks like it's pulled directly from the rules that were written by Alexander Cartwright at that time. Go ahead and highlight and copy that link, that URL, go back to your document, and then paste it in there and apply it. And now you have your link to one source that you're working with. The second task that you have is to walk through this source and then list some details from the source, what you believe to be the purpose of the source, and what the main idea of the source is. Now you're going to do that for all 3 of your links. Create the links and then list the details, the purpose, and the main idea of each of them. Feel free to ask me any questions in class or email me if you happen to be working on this at home, but this should help you. Good luck.